Hey y'all, IrixGuy here, back again with some extremely exciting news, and that's that the DJI Mavic was not a rumor. It's actually materialized, and I have my DJI Mavic pre-ordered. So check the link within this video's description. You can find the Mavic and the various accessories as I start to add those accessories to that page on 400orbelow.com. So without further ado, I want to talk about the Mavic. Obviously, at this point in time, I don't have it in my hands, but I'm going to reference some specifications, rather, and just share my thoughts. Now, keep in mind, if you're not already a subscriber of my channel, you need to subscribe. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. I've been obsessed with drones. I've flown DJI Phantom 1, DJI Phantom 2, DJI Phantom 2 Vision Plus, DJI Phantom 3 Professional, and now the DJI Phantom 4. And at this point in time, the DJI Phantom 4 and the DJI Phantom 3 Pro, those are my two favorite drones on the market today. But that's being said before I've gotten my hands on the DJI Mavic, which is coming hopefully very, very soon. So looking at it from a pure specifications perspective, and obviously you will see the unboxing and the exhaustive amount of field test videos here on IrixGuy's Adventure channel and also 400orbelow.com. But on paper it looks really good. It has 4K, and that's a requirement for me to have 4K video. Everything I film now is in 4K. So if the Mavic did not have 4K, I would not have purchased the Mavic. So the fact that it has 4K is nice. The controller looks really neat. Again, something I haven't tested yet, but I'm excited to. I like the smaller size of the controller. And it states that it has a range up to 4.3 miles. Now, obviously, I would never get anywhere close to that because I fly line of sight to be safe and responsible. But it's interesting that it touts such a long range. I was expecting when I heard rumors of the DJI Mavic, I was expecting it to be maybe a lesser range, something less capable than the DJI Phantom series, which obviously, as I've mentioned previously, and I'll reiterate, the DJI Phantom 3 Professional and the DJI Phantom 4 are my two favorite drones on the market today. But I have a feeling I'm about to have a new favorite because on paper, this Mavic looks incredible. Now, looking past the pure cosmetic nature of it, it's an estimated 27 minutes of flight time. Again, that's something that I would have expected to have been gimped as well because it is smaller, it is lighter weight, it's more portable. And that's something I've been preaching. If you've watched my channel for a few years, you've heard me say multiple times, I want a smaller and a more lightweight drone, because I don't want to have to lug around something like an Inspire. It's too big, it's too heavy. The DJI Phantom is a nice size, but like any other technology, what if I could have that same performance with enhanced portability? And on paper, it appears as if the DJI Mavic may be able to fulfill that dream of mine, of having a smaller and a more lightweight drone. Something that I can easily carry along with other gear when I travel. Something that I may otherwise leave at home if it was too big. I would never own an Inspire, but if I did, I would assume that it would likely collect dust because it's so big, it's so heavy. Where am I ever going to go that I can afford to lug that around or task my crew? It's like, you got to carry the drone today. No, I want something small, lightweight, but still capable. And that's what's going to make or break the DJI Mavic for me. Being capable of 4K video that meets or exceeds the visual quality and the stability of the DJI Phantom 3 Pro or the DJI Phantom 4. Because if it doesn't meet or exceed that quality, for me it would be a downgrade from a video quality perspective. Now obviously it's a huge upgrade from a quality of an ease rather of transportation perspective. Something easy, very compact for a drone, something that's compact yet still sports on paper. Again, all of this is on paper. I haven't gotten my hands on it yet, but as soon as I do, trust me, you will see an exhaustive amount of field test videos here on IrixGuy's Adventure channel. But yeah, I mean, it looks great. It looks like it could be the next big thing. It could be the drone that, and I would never want to say replace the DJI Phantom, because the DJI Phantom is such a proven and reliable platform for me for capturing aerial video and photo. But could it replace the Phantom in the near future? Is this something that is going to be that awesome? Again, to be tested. But just looking at it from a design perspective, not just thinking about the obvious, not looking at the obvious rather, which is the smaller size and the smaller weight, and it folds up for transport. But looking at it from a design perspective, with the Phantom, you've got the landing gear, which that's fine. But with this, you've got the camera mounted in a different location. Now, obviously, without having flown it yet, I question, well, is the 4K video stability going to be as good because of the new camera placement? Again, to be tested. But if it is as good or better than the Phantom 3 Pro or the Phantom 4, that's a huge win, because the way that the new camera is mounted seems to be from and again, every crash is unique. If you're flying in a safe and responsible location and your drone happens to fall to the ground or make impact with a tree, there's a possibility that it's going to become damaged. Now, is the new camera placement on the Mavic, is that an improvement? If it did crash, is it something that may be better capable of surviving rather? I don't know. Actually, that is hopefully not to be tested, because I really don't want to crash my new DJI Mavic when it arrives. But I mean, I am super stoked. Looking at the controller looks completely redesigned. And I love the Phantom 3 Pro and Phantom 4 controller with light bridge. Felt it was a great experience. But again, for a controller, it was still quite big and it was still quite heavy. This newer controller could be an improvement. So and then the $1 million question that a lot of people are going to ask, and I'll go ahead and throw it into this video too, but check out my other videos. It's like, well, hey man, doesn't this knock the new GoPro Karma that's coming out in the dirt? And the short answer is that it seems that it's going to be a lot better than the GoPro Karma. Again, haven't flown either, got both coming, but it seems as if it may trump the GoPro Karma. And I hate to say that, because keep in mind, I'm not married to any company. I'm not married to DJI. I'm not married to GoPro. But I love them both. And it's going to be interesting to see how the two compare. Obviously, the GoPro Karma has some good things going for it. I like how with the Karma, the gimbal pops out, so you can use it as a handheld gimbal when you're on the ground. Now with the DJI Mavic, it doesn't seem to be the case, at least not yet, because it would be great if you had the same type functionality of the Mavic. So the GoPro gets a win from that perspective. Land, sea, and air. Taking your drone in the sky, taking your drone, putting it in your hand, and walking around on the gimbal stabilized gimbal with the GoPro on top. And another question is with the new GoPro Karma, with older GoPro camera models, that there's something referred to as fisheye. And for me, I don't like the look of fisheye on a drone, whether it's video and or photo. I don't like the fisheye look. That's something I've always loved about the DJI camera on the DJI drones, is that it just captures a really good looking video and a good still photo. And that's, again, something to be tested with the GoPro Karma, because that could be another negative aspect of the GoPro Karma. Again, a lot of this, it's impossible. I mean, I'm speculating just like you are. You've seen some stuff on paper. You've seen some people dance around and supposedly show the performance of these drones that aren't even released yet. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be fun. And I will say, if you ask me right now, which drone am I most excited about? Am I more excited about getting my Mavic or more excited about getting my GoPro Karma? And I would say right now, as much as it pains me to say this, I think I'm more excited about the DJI Mavic. And again, I've had great experience with both companies, GoPro and DJI. I've enjoyed using their products for many years now. But my gut is telling me that the DJI Mavic is likely going to be the leader of the pack. And not just the leader of the pack, but something that could potentially even exceed the performance of what I feel is the best drone on the market today, and that's the DJI Phantom platform. And in my case, the DJI Phantom 3 Pro and the DJI Phantom 4 for the 4K 30 frames per second video, and the ultra nice communications by way of DJI's Lightbridge. So it's to be tested. Check the link within this video's description. You can find all of the DJI Mavic stuff as I continue to leak it, not leak, L-E-A-K, but to link, L-I-N-K, as I continue to link it there, because trust me, I'm going to be obsessed with this, and I'm going to tear it apart from a review perspective, and most importantly, I'm going to have fun doing it. So subscribe if you haven't already, youtube.com/IrixGuy, and share this video and any of my videos with others. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. I wanted to take a moment to thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'm an independent channel, and it's viewers like you that help me to continue to grow. I appreciate your viewership, and y'all have a good day.